Hello, just 1 minute intro. I am Gopinath. Actually, you are going to hear rest of the video through an AI voice. Due to time constraint, I create this in AI format with less slides instead of more animations. But the research and the goal behind this video are 100% sure. So please don't skip any part of the video. I create this content to ensure it supports someone in need of job. And if you find this useful, the best way to support me is by watching the full video, hitting the subscription, and please turn on the bell notification also. Thanks for your continuous support and all the very best. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very specific and high-value opportunity to discuss for IT professionals looking to move to or advance their career in the Middle East. We are looking at a field support engineer position based in Doha, Qatar. This is not an entry-level role. This is a mid to senior level position requiring 5 to 10 years of experience. If you have a background in desktop support, IT service management, and hold key technical certifications, this could be your next big career move. The hiring company is QATAR Computer Services Company. They have posted this vacancy just recently, so the window to apply is wide open right now. Let's start by looking at the core details of the job profile before we dive into the technical breakdown and interview strategy. The designation is Field Support Engineer. The location is Doha, Qatar. The experience required is between 5 and 10 years. They are looking for candidates with a Bachelor of Technology or Engineering in Computers, or potentially an MBA or PG diploma in Business Management with an IT focus. One of the most critical aspects of this job description, and I want to highlight this early, is the nationality and language requirement. While they mention any nationality, there is a strict requirement for the candidate to be bilingual. You must speak Arabic as well as English. This is a must-have. If you do not speak Arabic, this specific role will likely be difficult to secure because the client base or the end users you will be supporting obviously operate in a dual language environment. Let's break down the scope of work. This isn't just sitting at a desk fixing passwords. This is a field support role, which implies mobility and project management. First, mobilization and project setup. You will be responsible for resource onboarding, workspace preparation, and compliance with HSE, health, safety, and environment standards. This means you need to know how to set up an IT environment from scratch or manage the influx of new employees, ensuring they have the hardware and access they need safely. Second, transition and assessment. This is a very professional keyword. Seamless transfer of operations without business disruption. This usually happens when a company changes IT vendors or updates their entire infrastructure. You need to be able to evaluate current processes and improve them. You aren't just fixing things, you are analyzing how things are fixed. Third, operations. This is your day-to-day. Service level management. You must understand what an SLA is. If the SLA says a critical server issue must be resolved in 2 hours, you need to be the person ensuring that happens. You will handle incident and problem resolution, reporting, and end-user support for hardware, software, and network issues. The project goals are clearly listed. They want to enhance help desk efficiency, improve end-user satisfaction, reduce costs, and ensure high-quality standardized IT services. When you write your resume for this, don't just list what you did. List how you saved money or how you improved satisfaction scores. Now, let's look at the key requirements in depth. This is where you qualify or disqualify yourself. Requirement 1. Proven experience in similar projects within Qatar over the past 5 years. This suggests they prefer someone already in the country or someone with recent Gulf experience. They want someone who understands the local work culture. Requirement 2. ISO certifications. This is huge. ISO 20000 and ISO 27001. ISO 20000 is the international standard for IT service management. It proves you know how to run IT like a business. ISO 27001 is information security management. In today's world of cyber threats, having a support engineer who understands security compliance is vital. If you don't have these, you should at least study the basics before an interview so you can speak intelligently about them. Requirement 3, we mentioned this, but it bears repeating. Highly qualified bilingual technical staff. Arabic and English. Requirement 4, compliance with ITIL best practices. ITIL stands for Information Technology Infrastructure Library. Do you know the difference between an incident and a problem? Do you know what change management is? If you are applying for this job, you need to brush up on your ITIL V3 or V4 terminology. Requirement 5, the technical certs. CompTIA A+ certified. This is the foundational certification for hardware and software troubleshooting. It covers mobile devices, networking technology, hardware, virtualization, and cloud computing. Even with 10 years of experience, they want to see this certification to prove your fundamentals are solid. Requirement 6, Microsoft 365 certified. Everything is moving to the cloud. You need to know how to manage users in Azure Active Directory, how to troubleshoot Teams, Outlook, and OneDrive issues, and how to manage licenses. Requirement 7, at least 4 years of experience in desktop troubleshooting. This is the hands-on work. Replacing hard drives, re-imaging computers, fixing printer issues, troubleshooting Windows boot errors. So, how do you prepare your resume for this? Your resume needs to be 2 pages maximum, but it needs to hit these keywords hard. In your summary, immediately state, bilingual IT support engineer with, years of experience in QATAR, specializing in ISO 20000/27001 compliant environments. Create a certification section near the top. List CompTIA A+, Microsoft 365, and any ITIL training you have. For your work experience, focus on the project aspect. The job description mentions mobilization and project setup. Have you ever helped move an office? Have you ever set up IT for a new department? Put that in your resume. Use bullet points like, manage transition of 500 users to Windows 11 with zero business disruption, or maintained 99.9% SLA. Compliance for critical tickets. Let's talk about the interview. If you get called for this, expect a mix of technical and behavioral questions. Technical questions might include, how do you troubleshoot a computer that won't boot? Explain how you manage permissions in Microsoft 365. What is the difference between an incremental and differential backup? But because this is a field support role with service-level management duties, expect questions like, how do you handle an angry user who speaks only Arabic? Describe a time you missed an SLA and how you handled it. How do you ensure HSE compliance when setting up a new server room? They want to see that you are a professional consultant, not just a repairman. You represent the QATAR Computer Services Company at the client's site. Your behavior, your dress code, your language skills, and your adherence to ISO standards are the product they are selling. If you are looking to apply, the link is in the description of this video. Also, for those of you struggling to create a resume that matches these high standards, or if you need specific guidance on the channel or job market in the Gulf, I am available to help. You can reach me directly on WhatsApp. My number is +968 7105 3824. I can help you tailor your CV to highlight those ISO and ITIL keywords effectively. Let's touch a bit on the location, Doha, Qatar. For those not currently there, it is a rapidly growing tech hub in the Middle East. Working conditions in IT are generally very professional, often in modern offices or government buildings. The tax-free income is a major benefit, but the cost of living can be high, so ensure you negotiate a salary that reflects your 5 to 10 years of experience. This role requires 5 to 10 years. If you have 5 years, you are at the start of the bracket. You need to show you are eager to learn and certified. If you have 10 years, you need to show leadership. Show that you can mentor junior staff, that you can Mentor junior staff, that you can handle the reporting aspect mentioned in the job description without supervision. To summarize the checklist for this application. Are you bilingual, Arabic/English? Do you have a degree? Do you have CompTIA A+ and MS 365 certs? Do you have experience with ITIL and ISO standards? Are you willing to work in Doha? If you check all these boxes, this is a fantastic opportunity. The job was posted just 12 hours ago, so speed is key. Do not wait. Update your CV today. Again, the link is below. Check the description. And for personal assistance, message me on WhatsApp at +968 7105 3824. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss these urgent Gulf job alerts. Good luck with your application.